In Luke 22, we read about Jesus instructing his disciples to prepare for the Passover meal. This would have been the night that they celebrated Passover together prior to Jesus' arrest and his subsequent crucifixion the next day. And so this is a highly significant moment in the life and ministry of Jesus and as well for the disciples. And so we see Jesus instructing his disciples to prepare. And we see that preparation is an important aspect of the Christian life. The Christian life is not just a series of spontaneous being led by the Spirit without any kind of proactive discipline, proactive preparation. Jesus teaches us to prepare. But in this passage, we see the supernatural aspect of the Christian life as well. We see Jesus telling them that they're going to anticipate and expect divine intervention, a divine appointment. And he tells them, "Behold, when you've entered the city, a man will meet you carrying a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house which he enters. Then you will say to the master of the house, 'The teacher says to you, where is the guest room where I may eat the Passover with my disciples?' Then he will show you a large furnished upper room. There make ready." So they went and found it just as he had said to them, and they prepared the Passover. So in other words, this was something out of the ordinary. This was something that they would have known is not coincidence, it's not chance, it's not something that Jesus has prearranged in the natural. This is God's foreknowledge. This is Jesus giving a word of knowledge, essentially, telling them what's going to happen so that they see the preparation of God beforehand. And so we see these two important aspects of the Christian life. One is that we're not simply to sit back and expect the sovereignty of God to do everything. There is proactive planning and preparation to the Christian life. But at the same time, we see that God gives us our miracle when we need it. We shouldn't expect that God's going to do everything for us, but we should expect the supernatural. And I think the key is to realize that when we need a miracle, God will give us that miracle. Here, the disciples needed a miracle. Why? Because Jesus is about to go to the cross. Things are about to seemingly fall apart, and Jesus is telling them beforehand that they're going to be scattered. This is what's going to happen. And so he gives them yet one more sign, one more supernatural sign to demonstrate and to encourage their faith. Even though things in the natural look like they're falling apart, nevertheless, here is a prophetic, supernatural indicator that God is still in charge, God is still sovereign, God is still intervening. And so when you see things happening that you don't understand, and particularly this night of all nights, which Jesus called the hour of darkness, still we see that God is on the throne, God is in charge. And so we see that God gives us our miracle when we need it.